Can the genius who built a time machine? The mystery of Moctezuma's prophecy. Did an Aztec emperor foresee his own doom? The story of Moctezuma II, the last great ruler of the Aztec Empire, is shrouded in mystery, prophecy, and an eerie foreshadowing of his empire's downfall. Some historians argue that Moctezuma's tragic fate was not just a result of Spanish conquest, but was woven into Aztec mythology and even predicted by his own family, the prophecy of Quetzalcoatl. Moctezuma's reign was marked by omens, comets, temple fires, and strange voices in the night that many believed foretold disaster. The most significant prophecy was the return of Quetzalcoatl, the feathered serpent god, who was said to come from the east, pale-skinned and bearded, to reclaim his kingdom. When Hernán Cortés arrived in 1519 with his Spanish fleet, Moctezuma hesitated, unsure whether these strangers were divine messengers or mortal threats. Some historians argue that Moctezuma's initial hospitality toward Cortés was not weakness, but strategic caution. He wanted to study these newcomers before acting. However, Cortés later twisted Moctezuma's words in his letters to Spain, claiming the Aztec emperor had surrendered willingly, a narrative that justified Spanish conquest. 2. The Vision of Princess Papantzin. 11 years before the Spanish arrived, Moctezuma received a chilling warning from his sister-in-law, Princess Papantzin, a noblewoman from Texcoco. In 1509, she fell into a deep coma and was presumed dead, but just before her funeral she awoke with a terrifying vision. A race of strange men, pale as the dawn, with beards like the sun's rays, will come from the east. They will conquer our lands, destroy our temples, and bring an end to our ways. Moctezuma dismissed her warning as delirium, but when Cortés arrived a decade later, her prophecy proved eerily accurate. 3. The fall of Tenochtitlan, a self-fulfilling prophecy? Moctezuma's indecision, whether to attack the Spanish or welcome them, ultimately led to disaster. After months of uneasy hospitality, a massacre at the Great Temple by Cortés' lieutenant Pedro de Alvarado sparked rebellion. Moctezuma, held hostage by the Spanish, was either killed by his own people, who saw him as a traitor, or murdered by his captors. The Aztec Empire, weakened by smallpox and internal strife, fell in 1521. But was Moctezuma's fate inevitable? Some scholars argue that Aztec fatalism, the belief in cyclical destruction, made resistance seem futile. Others claim Moctezuma's own policies, like centralizing power and alienating subject tribes, hastened his downfall.